I'll get the unmute button at some point before I come out. Welcome to our instrumental spring concert. If you are standing in the back, we would encourage you to sit down, please, and be a part of our set. And whoever's on duty, can you close that back door? That would be fantastic because it's just too inviting to have people in and out and in and out. I want to talk a little bit about the evening. And I think I've done this in the past before. I don't know if I did this at Christmas, but I just want to remind you that we are in the sacred portion. This is the Sabbath closing portion of our evening. So we will start out with a word of prayer, and then we'll walk through our sacred set with our praise team and with Sinfonietta. At that point, when we close the Sabbath, we will open up our food sales. We will get our costumes going, and we will enjoy the secular portion of the night. I just want to remind you that it is perfectly fine for you to applaud the students as they are up here and give them that energy, but talking when they're playing is not appropriate, okay? This is, they've worked hard all semester to prepare this evening for you guys and lead you in worship or just be a part of the night and have fun. So I would appreciate, all of them would appreciate it if we remained in our seats. There's going to be plenty of time to go. There's 2 intermissions where you can go use the potties and get food and do all those things that you need to do. But let's treat this like it's Broadway. I know it's not. It's pretty close. I mean, not really, but let's treat it like that, okay? When you sit down and the show starts, we're in. And we'll give you plenty of opportunities to get up and move around and get that blood flow circulating, okay? Thank you so much for coming and being a part of this evening. I am excited about this. The kids are excited about it. I think they're most excited because they don't have rehearsals anymore after this. So it's a little bit of a break. Yes, they're cheering in the back. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's been a long, hard working semester, and I'm really proud of the work that they've done. Let's start the evening with a word of prayer, and then we'll begin closing the Sabbath. Father, thank you so much for the talented students that you have brought here to GCA. Thank you for the parents that support the programming that we do here. This is all for you, Lord. The time that we spend with them is to hopefully help them build relationships that keep them with you for the rest of their lives, Lord. And we thank you for the encouragement and support that you have given them. We thank you for their willingness to work hard and practice and be a part of this. And we just pray that this evening is to glorify you through everything we do, through the sacred and the secular. Thank you for all that you do for us, and we love you. Amen. Thank you. Don't go anywhere, Jim. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Jim Teal. He wrote that and orchestrated it. And yes, isn't that awesome? You're going to see some of that this evening. You're going to see some original music tonight, which is really exciting for me. Jim has been part of what we're doing for, Dennis, how many years now? Six, five? How many? Five years maybe? Jim has come in. You'll see him with a trombone in his hand. Later, you'll see him with a tuba. He's a great orchestrator, a great songwriter. He's worked with Aiden, Wave Aiden. You guys have seen Aiden conducting some of his original work. He's been working with him in composition, and he's one of the village to raise your kids that's been a part of it, and we're very excited. Thank you, Jim. I actually have a thank you for you now, because I'm going to try to make sure I make sure. Thank you so much. He asked how I knew he wouldn't leave now. I think he's going to stay. 5 years, I think you'll make it to the end of the night. We are going to invite our praise team now out so we can worship together a little bit. So tonight we're inviting out our leader praise team. This team is made up of the leaders of our worship program. Come on out, guys. Don't be shy. Come on. Now all of a sudden they're shy. This is a hardworking group. This group went to Kalakwa this year, and they wrote music. They sang music at Kalakwa. They led 5,000 Pathfinders. They went, come on out. Now all of a sudden they're shy. It's the adults that make them shy. But I'm just so proud of these guys. When you become a worship leader, your time in exponentially grows. You have class, you plan, you are in charge of 10 other people, and their walk with Christ in many ways. And these guys do a wonderful job of taking care of their teams and in mentoring the younger. Every time we do exit interviews, ladies, come on, don't be shy. Grab your microphones. Come on, the microphones are over there. It's almost like they're freshmen. I love it. Come on. But every time we do exit interviews, we always hear this: I love my leader because they blank, and they cared for me, or they loved me, or they took care of me, or they, I could talk to them, or that, that's the kind of leadership that we try to encourage here. It's not the greatest of whatever. It's teaching them to love and take care of the people around them. And I just want to take a moment. You can applaud these guys, because this is the end for them, and they've done a wonderful job. And we have announced our next year's leaders, so the new group is coming up, and they'll start class with us this year in our leadership class, and we'll start training them to go through that next program. So we would encourage you now, if you can, stand with us and sing, because we're going to worship the Lord together.
Great is your faithfulness, O God.
grace is enough for me. Yeah, your grace is enough. Heaven reaches down to us. Oh, your grace is enough for me. God, your grace is enough. I'm covered in your love. Oh, your grace is enough for me. For me. You guys can have a seat again. We'll have you stand in just a second. It's funny because Thursday night when we were mapping out all the lighting cues, I actually asked a few of my workers, I'm like, do you think anyone notices these lighting cues like we meticulously go through? And they're like, yeah, maybe. But now you notice them. They're just not in order yet. But you'll know that they're there. We do lighting cues for the whole night, so that gives you a little taste. And we're going to take a moment because this is where we like to... I already explained the work and the thank you for the leader team, but we do have an award that we give out that is voted on by the peers of our students. That's called the Heart of the Worship Award. And we started it a number of years ago with Magnify Worship. And what we try to do is just honor some of the kids that lead as a servant in our group. And they all do, which makes it very difficult because I can honestly tell you that every leader that we have is a servant leader. That's part of the gig. That's what they learn. That's what they do. And any one of them could get this award because they have all done that. But we can't give out 12 awards. That would kind of eliminate the process of it. So we narrow it down to one or two depending on what the student body says to us. And this year we have two of those to give out. And I'm going to give out the first one. And I'm going to talk about this young man because I've watched this young man grow from a freshman all the way up to a senior. They go to seniors. And it has been an incredible process to watch this young man grow. When he first came here, the question was, will his energy outlast everything? Because he was just whew. And when we took him on as a leader, that was what we were hoping, that energy would go into great leadership. And I can honestly tell you, it's been amazing watching him for 2 years. I've watched him go through ups and downs and work through caring about his band. He may be the only leader that has said this quote to me: I want to take my band out when I get back for dinner if I can earn enough money to do it on my home leave. And that is shocking to me because usually it's like, hey, can we take our band out and we provide all the food? And that's still wonderful. If a kid comes up and says, hey, can we get food for the band? We want to hang out. That's great. But that fact that he routinely is like, hey, I'm going to go earn some money so I can get my band Christmas gifts, just kind of really explained to me that he got it. And moving on in life, I can't wait to see what 10 years and 15 years are going to be for this young man. So it is a great honor to award the Heart of Worship Award, the first one, to Zabdi de la Cruz.
This other student, she came to us as well as a freshman, and just enjoyed watching her grow in her leadership. I think the most interesting year actually might have been the year that we put her in a band with her sister, and just watching the dynamics of the two of them as they would, the older sister instructing and the younger sister taking instruction, but also trying to grow in her wings and spread her wings and step into her own leadership abilities. And watching her, in addition, like her heart for God is just evident, and she talks about it all the time. And when you ask her about why she's a worship leader, it is always about glorifying God and her way of worship through music, and how important that is, and how important, though, in addition to just like the way that she worships, that she can bring that to other people and that she can invite them into that process. She is fun, she takes care of her band, and she is a wonderful musician. We've had the joy and privilege of seeing her develop as a songwriter, and just what she pours into it and the excitement that she brings to the process. Her eyes just light up as she's working on music and as she's thinking of lyrics and melodies. And so it is a great honor and privilege to award this as well to Emily Self.
I do want to give a shout out. Where's Brianna? Is she out there? Brianna, stand up, Brianna. Brianna has come to us, yes, as Luke calls her, DB. Brianna has been our intern this year and has been working with our band. She's been working with everything that we do. She's been helping us run all of the things that we're running. We could not have done it without her, and we just wanted to say thank you, Brianna. I know you're down there instead of being up here, but thank you very much. All right, let's finish worshiping together. So come and stand with us. We're going to sing a couple more songs.
I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like, but I've heard the tender whisper of love in the dead of night, and you tell me that you're pleased and that I never alone. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. I've seen many searching for answers far and wide, but I know we're all searching for answers. Only you provide, 'cause you know just what we need before we say a word. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways to us. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways to us. Oh, this love so undeniable, I can hardly speak. Peace so unexplainable, I can hardly think as you call me. Deeper still as you call me. Deeper still It's who I am. You were the Word at the beginning, one with God the Lord Most High. Your hidden glory in creation, now revealed in you are Christ. What a beautiful name it is. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a beautiful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus. You didn't want heaven without us. So Jesus, you brought heaven down. My sin was great, your love was greater. What could separate us now? What a wonderful name it is. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a wonderful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus. Death could not hold you, the veil tore before you. You silenced the boast of sin and grief. The heavens are roaring, the praise of your glory. For you are raised to life again. You have no rival, you have no equal. Now and forever, God, you reign. Yours is the kingdom, yours is the glory, yours is the Sing it with me. What a beautiful name it is. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a beautiful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus.
Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you, praise team. Did I hear singing out there? Did I hear singing out there? All right, cool. You can sing with us. You can sing with us. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you what this next song is. I will tell you it does step slightly outside of our theme, which is music from around the world. I don't know how much of the story I can tell you without giving it away, but there was a few people that had an idea of the theme that they wanted, but I thought that that would be a very small amount of people, and that this is a theme that would be more general for everybody. So I said no to that theme, but I allowed this song because Aiden Garapi, where are you, Aiden? Orchestrated it. So this is the last time as a student that he's gonna perform an orchestrated song here. And so it's kind of sad for me, but I'm excited for him. We're not gonna tell you what it is, but those of you that are my age and above should recognize this right in the beginning. And I asked him for a few things that I needed in it for my own self, and I think he put them all in there, and you guys will know who I'm talking to. You will know, especially 40 and up males, you should know this if you were my age as a kid at this point. But I'm excited about it. We'll talk about it a little bit at the end, but here's Aiden Garapi with his arrangement of Aiden, take a bow. Take a bow. Take a bow. Orchestra, full orchestra, you guys can go. So we didn't know the movie was going to come out a little while ago when he started orchestrating. Maybe he did. I didn't know it was going to come out. But you guys remember like all the scenes from that? Like the opening scene and the underwater scene? You guys, does everyone know what that was? Right, Super Mario, the original Super Mario. My kids know because we don't buy game systems in my house. We have the original Nintendo that I got when I was 12, which was made in 1988, and that's the only gaming system my kids have played. So they know Super Mario. So it's been really exciting to watch Aiden grow as an orchestrator, and Jim played a big role in that. And it's been fun. It's been really great. I'm expecting wonderful things, and I've contracted him to keep writing music for us while he's going to Southern doing other stuff with his life. But that's going to be pretty exciting. So. We have some guests joining us tonight from Coble. So give it up for the Coble students that are coming in. It's always really exciting when we can have some younger kids come be a part of what we're doing up here at GCA. So we're excited to have them. We're going to continue. This is now Sinfonietta. I didn't close the curtains because it was only 2 songs. This year we officially started our full orchestra, which is what that was. And so all of this meets in the same time frame. So it's difficult to manage, sections and rehearsals. And so the full orchestra meets about once every couple of weeks. But I love the full orchestra and what it allows for our winds players to be a part of. It's a different learning environment than just band or Sinfonietta. But this is now Sinfonietta, our string group. You've seen them with the Praise set. They tour a bunch. They're a really, really hard-working group that I'm super proud of already, no matter what we do tonight. But here's their set, and we're going to start with a great tune called African Adventure. That was an arrangement of Poor Wayfaring Stranger, which is an Appalachian folk song. So that's right here in America. I do want to take this moment to give out the National Orchestra Award. So in orchestra and band, there's national awards that you get national credit for that go out to one member of the orchestra or band. We'll do the John Philip Sousa Award later. And I give the same speech every year. Typically, in a bigger school, there's multiple professors that pick. This year I've had Brian Avery, who's out there somewhere with me, and we go through that. But I've always let the students vote for who they feel like fits into that category as well. And if we align, then that person wins. And if we don't align, then I pick anyway. But they always pick the right people. And it's hard to know because there's so many talented students. And it's hard to give awards out sometimes in my heart because they all do such hard work and are wonderful. I will say that this is one of the few students that always answers the question with excitement when I say, hey, do you want to play? And she's like, yeah. I don't even have to finish saying anything. It could be, do you want to play 17 hours in the hot sun in July by yourself at a wedding? And she's like, yeah. And even tonight, when I made the joke about being done, she was like, I'm going to be sad. So it's been wonderful to watch her grow through the years. And the orchestra voted, and I agreed that this year's National Orchestra Award goes to Rory Mills. This is the last song for this group, and then we'll take a break. We'll do the costume contest, and we'll do some food sales, and then band will come out. And I'm going to tell you, I want your participation in this song. This song comes from India, but I want to remind you that Adventists do not dance. Remember that. Stay in your seats, but participate, okay? And hopefully everyone can clap in time, yes? If you can't, just pretend, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to be part of the costume contest, please come over to these stairs now. We're going to start the costume contest in about 2 minutes. We just need to make sure we have all the entries over here. If you'd like to be part of the costume contest, please make your way over to my right, your left, the stairs by the stage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start the costume contest. And while everybody's coming up at the corner, I'll give you a couple of impressions. When I first came up here, people looked at me and they said, "Are you from the northern neighbor of America?" And I said, "That's a hard no." But to be fair, I do look like I'm from Canada. But I'm not from Canada. Thank you very much. A lot of other people came up and they saw me and they said, "Hey, are those boots made from a crocodile that you killed yourself?" And I said, "No, I'm not an Aussie." Thank you. Second one. But truthfully, the way that I'm dressed right now is from it's not really a country, but everybody that's from there thinks it's a country, and they're proud of their country, and that country is Texas. I fit in Texas. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to call up the actual contestants for this contest. The costume contest works like this. I have different judges set out in the gym area. I'm going to call up a contestant. I'm going to introduce them, and they are going to introduce what country that they are dressed up as. They're going to introduce the country that they represent. If you like the way that they are dressed, if you think that they are very authentic, then you need to clap, you need to whistle, you need to make a lot of noise. And that's how the judges are going to tell if you appreciate their costume or not. So, please make sure you make noise if you like what you see. We're going to start calling up people now. Our first one is Molly Teague. Molly, come on up. All right, Molly, what country do you represent?
Like South Pacific.
South Pacific. Okay, Let's hear your noise for South Pacific. All right. I'm putting down your score. Okay, next we have Hannah, Denisa, and Tomaszowski. And they are going to introduce what country they are from.
Hi, everyone. If you can't really tell, we are from Romania, and I'm going to say something in Romanian and hope at least one person understands. Te rog frumos să votați pentru noi, pentru că noi câștigem totul. Which means, please vote for us, because I think we will win.
Bonjour. Thank you. I'm calculating what the judges told me to put up. Next one we have is Amiel. Amiel, where are you? Amiel, please introduce what country you are representing.
Hello, my name is Amir Luis. I'm representing India. Now, when you come to India, you can eat all the food. When you come to India, our curry is very good.
All right. Thank you. Okay, our next entry is Braden South. Braden, come on up. Where are you? Sorry, Drayson. Drayson South. And that is very authentic. And Drayson is representing Vietnam. Thank you, Drayson. Okay, next one is Abraham and Crystal.
Hola, me llamo Abraham.
Huh? My name? Oh, Crystal.
In Spanish, in Spanish.
Oh, Cristal.
Okay. We'll give you a little dance. Ready?
All right. Okay, next one is Grace and Ava. And they are representing the country of
China.
China. Very good. Thank you. There's some really good costumes, and I get to see them up close. I get to see how authentic they look. Now we have Micah and Daniel. Okay, please tell us, what country are you representing?
We are representing Korea.
Good deal. Thank you very much. Okay, next we have Sarah Bremner. And what country are you representing?
Japan.
Japan. Konnichiwa. Okay, next we have Rory, Autumn, and Emily. And what country are you from?
We're from the Southwest USA. Yeehaw!
Good job. Okay, next we have Mr. Solomon Green.
I am the original American.
And we apologize what we did to your land. Okay, next we have Jose and friends.
We're representing the best Hispanic country, Mexico.
Viva Mexico!
All right, Mexico. Okay, next we have Mason Morel. This looks good. What country do you represent?
England.
England, very good. Now they just need how to learn how to talk right. Okay, next we have Braden Wiegand. Braden.
All right, I am representing Germany.
Germany, good job. The hills are alive. Okay, let's go with Leah Cunningham. She's coming from the back. Okay, Leah, what country are you from?
I am from Sweden.
Thank you very much. Okay, and our next contestant is Azaria Carey. Azaria, where are you? And what country do you represent?
Today, I'm representing Trinidad and Tobago and West India.
West Indies. Okay, we do have 3 winners. We don't have to do a runoff because from what the judges heard from your section, we do have 3 people that we can already call up for first, second, and third place. In third place, representing Mexico, we have Jose and friends. Please come back up. Jose and friends, you guys did a good job. You won a prize that you can share with each other of $50. And you can get a lot of authentic food, Mexican food from Taco Bell for $50. Good job. Okay, in second place, representing Germany, we have Braden Wiegand. Braden, come on up and get your prize. Okay, you can get even more authentic Mexican food from Taco Bell for $75. And this year, getting first prize for being authentic or appearing authentic in representing a country, representing India, we have Amiel. Amiel, please come on out. And congratulations, you won first prize, and that is a $100 prize. So as soon as Amiel comes up here, everybody please cheer for him one more time. And if he doesn't come, I can get a lot of Taco Bell for $100. Amiel, come on out. Congratulations, Amiel, first prize. Thank you. We now bring you back to the music part of the program.
I'll get them their money. What did you tell them about that reward? I didn't tell you I was coming out. You guys have a few minutes to finish sales. We're just warming up, so relax. I'll come out and close it. Don't get excited yet. We're not ready. All right. If we can close down the food sales now, and if I can get everyone back to your seats, we'll go ahead and start again. Yep, we got the lights flashing. And as soon as you guys are back in your seats, you guys did wonderful last time of getting back in your seats and being quiet. That was awesome. If you guys could do that again, that would be fantastic. And we'll start as soon as you guys are ready. I think my watch thinks I'm running. It's a good workout. We could have actually titled this Veggie Tales, because that's the second song that, yeah, I know you guys are out there thinking that Veggie Tales did this, but they didn't. They just stole it. So it's a little different. Again, I want your participation in the next song. This next song is from Cuba. You guys should recognize this. Refrain from dancing. Although I know I kind of dance up here, so I know I'm like parents giving their kids advice to not do what they do, what they say. But This song is from Cuba. If you want to clap along with us and enjoy this, we would love for you to. Okay, we're going to take just a minute to hand out the John Philip Sousa. I want to also thank a couple people that are up here for a second. Richard, go ahead and stand up. And Dennis, we have Richard Hickam all the way from Florida playing with us this evening. And Dennis Starkey is back again from the cold, icy north, playing with us. You've seen Jim out there. Brian, I mentioned, is out in the audience. But, you know, these guys are always so supportive of coming in and playing. I just told Hannah she's welcome to come back. Alumni, if you're out there, you're always welcome to come back, and I'll put a chair out for you to play with us. So the John Philip Sousa Award is a national award for concert band that goes out to one band student, a senior, every year, and their name goes in that database. They get a nice little award, and it's a recognition for the student that is just dedicated to most to their craft. And the band chose, I mean, almost 100% in this. It's really a wonderful thing. And watching this young man grow up from, I mean, 2 years old and develop his skills, work through learning piano, learning composition, playing saxophone, playing percussion. He's got one of our cellos at the house, and he's just been an incredible musician. Most of the album that you will hear on, he plays on, he's helped orchestrate. I think you know who this award goes to. It is a great honor that the John Philip Sousa Award goes to Aidan Garapi. It gets harder as I get old. I don't know if I'm getting older and more sentimental, but as these kids come through and they become seniors, it's harder and harder to let them go, you know? And my daughter's up there about ready to come in here, so in a few years, I'm just gonna be bawling up here. It's gonna be bad. Someone's gonna have to bring tissues. It's gonna be sad. I'm back. I had to set my metronome, but in that, I forgot Cindy is right here. She just looks like a high schooler still. But I forgot she's here. Cindy, thank you. That's an exciting one. Yeah, I like that one. All right, so I do want to take one last minute to thank a few of the people I've gone through, but I have to make a list because I forget a lot of stuff. My brain just bounces and bounces and bounces. So, Brian, you're here. Where are you, Brian? Brian, somewhere out there? I have something for you. Come on up. You guys, you hear me say his name a lot. Brian teaches band and sinfonietta, and if you've taken lessons that we have provided for your kids, Brian's our teacher. Yeah, come on up. Well, okay, that's fine. So this is Brian Avery, and he's the one that's helping your kids out every day. Thank you so much. I gave him the night off. I said, don't bother, just sit and enjoy. But he's here 2-3 days a week, comes to rehearsals, comes in the evenings to do lessons with your kids, and it's been, I mean, I couldn't do this without him coming in and helping out. And then, Dennis, I know I already said thank you, but I can't not say thank you for Dennis coming every year, and he's continued to come. He's mentored these guys since, I mean, it's been 12 years that you've been coming out. So this is a little thank you, Dennis. I also want to take a minute and thank Randy and his crew out there, and Kaylee, who's out there. Randy and Kaylee are two of the working people I know. And they're part of our little team, and we love working together. Brianna, I also mentioned, who's been a great part of this crew. My father-in-law, who's handling the lights out there. Go ahead and wave, Dad. My family, who's out here. There's my wife right there. And my kids who are running around. And my mother-in-law, and Chris and Megan. Like, the whole family's here now. Like, Chris took the job as the counselor. And now we're all hanging out. It's a big party. So all of them are here. The little boys are staying up late. It'll be fun for you guys tonight. Shauna, who's not here this evening, has been running our sales for a number of years, and she ran it virtually up until this point. So thank you, Shauna. I know you're not watching because I know you're enjoying a concert right now, but thank you. But Dawn Self back there took over for her this year, and I'm very grateful for that. And I don't know what parents were out there. I know I saw the Mills out there. I know I saw a bunch of you guys out there. But thank you so much. Parents in general, the parents that are helping out, those of you that bought food, but especially as a group, I'm so grateful to be here with your kids and to be doing this with them. And through the ups and the downs and the work that we do and the fun that we have, this is all possible because you guys decided to enroll your kids in Adventist education and pay that money to put them here. And that has given us the opportunity as a group to raise them. And it's a blessing for me to be a part of it. And I'm grateful that you guys have bought into this system like we've bought into this system, and we're doing this together as a community. And so thank you guys for coming out, for staying late, for bringing your kids, just for supporting Adventist education and music in general, because I think it has a lasting effect on their lives. If you played something at some point in your life, it's made an impact in your life. And so thank you guys for teaming up with us in the music department and with GCA to make this all possible. Thank you. And now we're going to finish. And when we're done, you can take some pictures of your cherubs. But we have to break this down. This is my other part of the speech. We can go when we're done. We have a lot less to do this year. And also, I want to say, the kids did a great job. They painted all of these. These are postcards, just in case you were wondering. We have 37 flags from different countries, and I love the representation that we have. We tried to pick music to represent all countries. But when we're finished, you can take pictures wherever you'd like to. We'll give you a few minutes. Sales will be open to go buy the rest of the food. It's fundraiser for our department. And then we're going to break down. So don't run off. You can help. We have little things. You can put the chairs in, and we'll do this. Remember that family? We're working together. You got it, right? We can work together. But thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful evening and ride home and the rest of the school year. And we just are grateful for you guys coming out. We're going to finish with a really cool song called Rakes of Mallow. Now you're really curious.
One more time. Good sight reading.